Alright. Ulric, are you gonna be having music going the most of the time?
What do you mean?
You know, background music and shit.
Yeah, I always have music going.
Okay, okay.
I'll do music.
Wolf asks because he streams.
Well, I don't stream or record.
Please.
Oh,
The difference.
literally the exact same thing. No distinction necessary.
One's live, one's not.
You're saying one of them's undead.
What?
Anyway.
Weh, weh, weh.
So we're ready to start?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're all in the primal forest. Things chirping, things in the grass moving. You know, normal stuff.
I'm editing an image real quick before I upload it. For the new image of my character.
Alright.
Alright, so we basically made camp last time.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, you all did.
Made some traps, some good shit.
Oh yeah, all those traps. All the traps.
One enemy walks in with trap sense.
You know what?
And they'll be there for hours trying to like disable them all.
Well, flies in.
It's what they were designed to do.
Alright, so everyone put yourselves where you are. This is where you all made camp.
Alright.
Is that egg cannon?
The orbs are canon, yes.
Oh, they're orbs.
So we should boss
Let
fight.
me know when I can roll some intelligence stuff on those things.
You know, Mog, I'll let you choose between knowledge history or knowledge engineering.
Can I do so as well?
Sure.
When you got one in front of your face, might as well, right?
Alright, you take engineering, I'll take history.
Mog, you know that since they're made out of a metal, they are probably just decoration or something from long time ago. You don't know if they're special orbs that were on top of a tower that fell, or something else. You just know they're from pre-Jihad era. Potentially even, actually definitely pre-apocalypse era. So.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna put a magic sigil on this.
Okay, while you do that, Unasa,
yes.
you have a feeling that they are stagnant mines.
um,
This thing's so pretty. It must be some kind of decoration.
So
you gonna
they're-
warn Bog?
So Ulric, I think Lunasa thinks they're explosives.
They are old mines.
Mog, don't touch that.
What? Why?
They may be explosives.
Ah!
Nasa would
Step
explain
back
why she
slowly.
might think that.
Then you might want to get away from the big one behind you.
Ulric, can I, because the last mentioned it, can I, like, examine it myself?
Yep.
Just out of curiosity.
Oh boy.
So yeah, you know they're mines, now that she pointed it out.
Oh, wow.
You also know that they're quite defunct and safe to sit on, kick, bite, scratch.
So as they're kind of awkwardly like moving away, I'll just kind of walk over and hop onto one, just casually sit on it.
Nasa is just like has a look of like, no, 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 why? And then sees nothing.
They don't work.
Mog is just like, thank you, fearless leader. They must be inert.
And she's just gonna lay on it.
Celestrio goes over, uses some moss to kind of just draw a smiley face on it. There we go.
Go to lads. You're all
Online. Just kidding.
I'm gonna add eyebrows to the smiley face.
Unibrow?
Oh god, no. No. Just regular eyebrows. Well, this is a nice place to camp.
Full
Is
of
it
moments.
morning, Ulric?
No, you guys haven't gone to bed yet.
Oh, okay.
So, you're discussing strategy and
Or-
whatnot.
We were having a casual discussion. I'm trying to think of why there's this epic music. Oh, he, ho, ho, ho.
Because in truth one of the minds is active, but we don't know which one.
Because I
Yeah.
couldn't find any tense forest moment songs.
Oh, is it a still tense moment or?
Well, tense in that there's a giant flying dragon of death flying around you somewhere. So,
Oh, I thought we dealt with that already. So
We ran away?
In other words, be alert.
It's like we bravely ran away. I don't even...
Well,
I mean, if you want to deal with it now, I can have it pop up right now.
No.
Well, since both Nasa and Wong say they don't have any spells, we should probably take this opportunity to try and rest up. Really, Rick?
Well, I'm just saying, 95% chance of it showing up right now if you guys want.
I'm good.
no, we're avoiding the big dragon thing right now.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna swap something out real quick.
Ah.
So,
Cute.
who are you?
Oh, that's even newer art.
Oh yeah, let me.
Oh, she's huge.
It's not completed. It's like a sketch. I'm just using
Ah.
that for now. But here, I'll show you.
Remember, the other one was like a chibi or something.
It
Yeah, it
says
was
looks
too
cutish. Very cute.
adorable. This is what it is. This is like the sketch. It's not completed, but I put it in out of character.
Apparently they decided to restyle some Kieran armor. Nice.
So yeah, I was just laying on the inert.
You're just curled up on it like a cat.
Yes, I am.
Celestrio is gonna start kind of making bed.
Oh yeah, out of character. Didn't y'all have like questions for?
Yes, please.
Well, you are placing traps on camp.
Yeah,
Well, this is like after the traps, and I'm just chilling.
Yeah.
So, you guys are discussing questions and getting to know each other, and
So I'm kind of like hanging backwards, like my head, you know, like I'm upside down partially. I'm looking at everyone. So, what can you tell us about the forest? Well, in more detail, that is.
Well, I do believe I did tell you a great deal about the forest already.
Yeah, it like does this weird shifting thing, and
Yeah,
you mentioned the relics are like in the center of the forest.
yeah.
Do you know any safe paths there?
The forest is constantly changing every hour.
Do they stutter?
What?
Do they stutter?
What do you mean, stutter?
I know the forest keeps changing every hour, but do you know a safe path there?
I
It's a
knew
yes or
a
no
safe
question.
path earlier that I spoke of, but I do not know if it is still safe to go there yet.
yeah, this is a better song. Okay.
I mean, it's probably still the best thing we can do once everyone's rested up.
Oh, before the next combat, Miss Lunasa, I must explain. Uh, it would probably be better to cast that enlarged person spell on someone else.
Yes, I was curious about that and just about to ask you that myself. Why is that?
Well, you saw my father, right?
Yes,
You saw how big he was, right?
I did.
Like father, like daughter. And I'm going to basically hold out my hand and show you this bracelet that I got on. It looks like made of animal teeth and stuff like that. You can spellcraft it if you want.
Magic and spellcraft.
You can focus really hard on it. I'll spellcraft it too.
Oh, 30 for Lunasa.
The bracelet has a constant reduced person effect on it.
Interesting.
snoo.
So this bracelet you use to help blend in more effectively?
Well, sort of. That, and I have this sort of belief that it's not very fair if I have a height and strength advantage over the prey that I am tracking and quarrying. So I wear this, but if I ever do come across something that is bigger and stronger than myself, then I will fight to my utmost potential.
I'd like to see you say that to a dwarf.
Out of character, Serena, I think enlarged person would still work. It's just because it works on people that are large. I'm fairly certain.
It's become much larger.
So you're saying
Well,
is
does
that
well reduce person is like a counter effect to enlarge person.
Yeah, but yours is already active, isn't it?
It's always active until I remove the bracelet.
you're saying we can make you bigger.
Well, I can already make myself even bigger.
Hmm.
But I choose not to.
Yes, but just even bigger than big. Is what I'm trying to. In
Like
case we
after that,
need a very, very tall warrior.
well, yes, I can definitely do that if you ever need someone 30 feet tall. I can probably.
Because
Oh, it's like one of those books I read. Attack on Giant.
Assault on Giant, Lara.
Alright.
Rubs the papers of her nose.
I can. Now, after that recent interaction with those things, I feel like I've gained a better understanding of my gift and connection with nature. And because of that, I am able. You remember how I was fighting in the form earlier? Oh my god. Anyways, this is really still trying to get over this kind of shock I'm experiencing right now.
Yes, to think so much jihad era technology is in this place.
No, I mean I am talking to more than one person right now. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
oh,
It's usually just me and my old man.
oh, don't worry. Other than me and Laura, most of everyone here is socially awkward.
Yeah, no worries
Oh,
there.
extremely.
It gives Celestrio like an annoyed look.
He gives a look back of, am I wrong?
Just like dismissively looks away.
Um, is your companion okay?
Is my companion okay? What do you mean? I'm like looking over at Khan and I'm gonna
He's
speak to him in
tugging your
Druid.
skirt.
What is it?
What? I'm not included in the me and my old man?
I'm sorry. She kind of clears her throat and kind of puts a hand around Khan. Me, my old man, and Khan. I correct what I said earlier.
That's quite
Damn
alright.
Well, you're always together. Might as well count as one, yeah?
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
true.
Tell me, Kara. Have any orcs lived in the primal forest before?
Do any orcs live in the primal forest?
Well, some of the druids have been orcs. Because the druids aren't a set race, they're a set class. So they could be of any race. So I would imagine some of the druids were orcs. So
Druids. Well, there are some druids that are orcs. If that is what you're asking.
Thank you.
Really getting in character there.
So, Have you seen anything bigger than that clockwork dragon? Was it a dragon?
No, I haven't. That was my first time seeing one of that size.
Right, Corvax, you did mention when we were retreating that we should all drop our stuff. Why was that?
Well, it's simple. Figured out that I can keep track of what was missing to collect, so if we had get that with us, it would follow us until it got what it wanted. It needed that in order to rebuild them. So,
You know what's best?
leave it behind, it doesn't follow us.
So the relics, there's some sort of machines, I'm guessing.
Correct. And that machine, the very large one, is capable of rebuilding those relics on the spot, and then dropping them off again. Like its own movable factory.
I suggest that we should have people on watch then tonight.
Indeed, someone should stand watch.
I'll do it, Captain.
You're not doing the entire time though.
Yes, we do have quite a bit of traps in a decent area covered by various things to protect us at night.
You can take first watch if you want, Lila.
Yes, Captain.
I wanna take second watch.
I'll
Alright,
cook breakfast.
That's not second watch.
I suppose I'll take the watch. Whatnot.
I'll take last watch.
Alright. If you do decide to cook stuff, Mog, be very careful, because we don't want to piss off the druids.
Or give away our location.
Yeah, all that.
We probably
May
should
as well
refrain from
use-
cooking and keep to our rations.
Did I say cooking?
Agreed.
I meant give out rations. That's it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go sleep then. I'm just gonna, like,
Hey,
lay back.
Ulric,
Yeah?
are there any like birds or anything nearby?
Well, there's Tylak.
Just pick back.
I mean, like wild birds.
No?
Are there any insects?
That is rather vague.
But it is a good question considering.
Oh,
is
by
there-
the by the way,
is
y'all.
there
By the
life?
way, y'all. Yeah, I'm waiting to use this one spell, and I'm gonna wait until someone like does something, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, you better watch out, or I'm gonna unleash the monkeys."
Yeah, as Mog asked, is there any life around us?
Yes.
That's
Insects.
not
Life.
life. Oh, there are, okay.
But smaller creatures know.
The birds and the more sentient creatures are.
You said there weren't birds.
Let me finish.
Okay.
The birds and the more sentient creatures have wisely decided to not settle around the border between the primal forest and the deep primal forest. Much where you are.
How do we know this is a border? By the way,
We just entered.
All right. Well, Ulric, I'm climbing up into my hanging tree tent. We'll,
right.
Call out the con. Sleep, but look after me, basically. Wake me if there's anything, basically.
Wake me up inside.
Just before you go to sleep, you feel Khan fall asleep on top of you.
Oh, he climbed up into the tree tent with me.
On top of you, yes.
Okay.
Living blanket.
Mm.
He
You
did
know
not
what's-
appreciate being forgotten.
you know what's fascinating?
Mm.
How big are the mines?
cut
Big
out.
enough that I can lay on it. I
Well,
don't.
let me put it this way. Lara is on top of one. And if I were to enlarge her piece to actual size in relation to the mine, it'd be about that.
Yeah, so I'm just like sprawled on it.
Yeah, so
Um,
these are pretty freaking big.
Can I determine the possible explosion these things could create?
Knowledge and engineering.
Imagine Lunasa would do the same thing as well when she was studying.
Knowledge engineering.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna sleep on the mine.
Knowledge sleep.
Not
Just
federal.
I would like to surge.
Too late.
Too late.
You have to announce it before you roll.
Damn it.
Because otherwise, you'd. Sorry.
Well, tell you what, Caden. I'll allow you to surge if I get to surge
Oh no.
at any point in the future.
Wait.
Don't do it.
No.
Smart man. Okay, so Mog,
Mm-hmm.
you think, probably mostly built for durability rather than explosion. Might take out a tree, but that's about it.
So
Lunasa, you think more in the terms of a city block,
Oh no.
a Svalton city block.
Oh no.
big no.
Lunasa, why do you look so pale? Well, somehow paler than normal.
We're quite lucky these mines are inert. Could wipe out a city block.
And they make nice comfy pillows. The moss is pretty soft.
What? What were the ancients fighting?
Dragons, gods.
And machines.
I don't think mines on land work for dragons unless they have some
Well,
kind of
you
propulsion.
know, there's
Maybe
other
they
ancient beasts as
floated.
well, you know. Not to
Yeah.
mention, I imagine giants were a thing.
Or
Yep.
I'm just gonna slide down the egg and kind of look at its bottom, see if there's like any like ports or anything, like to see if they would have maybe floated or anything, because she sort of gets magic
Perception.
a little bit now. Okay. Perception. There is. Yeah.
Ooh, a 3. For all you know, they were rolled here.
Gonna shrug and go back into a sleeping position on top of the egg.
All right, so Delilah followed by
Laura, then me. Then whoever's on fourth, Lunasa, I think.
Imagine Asa and Mog.
all right, so
I mean, we have low perception, so we need 2 people.
And both of you would need to also take 1 hour to prep your spells, so that'd be a good choice.
and then Kiara to wrap things up, right?
Lanasa wanted last watch. Because she basically needs to sleep the 8 hours, then prep spells.
So Celestrio.
Kiara's sleeping the whole time. Khan's gonna look out for her.
Okay, so not Kiara, Khan, Delilah, Laura, Celestrio, then Lunasa, Mog. All right, so that's a total of 8. So each one gets a 2-hour shift. All right. All right, Lara.
Hmm?
Delilah wakes you up.
Eh, my shift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just sit up on the egg and use it as a vantage point.
All right, roll me perception.
Sleepy cat, focus, sleepy.
You just feel a bit chilly. Could be the night air.
+1 versus being surprised.
All right. So I assume you do your full 2-hour watch.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 1d12. Roll me perception.
Okay.
You feel that after the chill, it got really warm at night all of a sudden,
Mm,
right at the stroke of the hour. Roll me another d12. Roll me another perception. All right, it's no longer hot. It's more normal feeling.
that's weird.
All right, that was the end of your 2 hours.
Yep. So next up is Corvax, right?
Right.
Corvax, yeah. So I'm gonna kind of slide off the egg, kind of walk over and like lightly nudge his side like with my foot.
Swipes at your foot.
No. Gonna nudge you again. Wiki wiki.
Laura. Right, right.
Yeah, just so you know, the weather's weird here. It was really cold and then hot, then normal.
Hmm.
Celestrio, roll me perception.
Alrighty.
Since it is a new hour, technically.
Can I, since I'm still up technically?
Well, I already told you what you got with your 17.
Okay.
With your 20, you actually see the beginnings of a mist start rolling in slowly.
The weather here is just so strange.
You go to sleep now. You can go back to the egg and just plop onto it.
He gets ready for his watch by actually, this time folding up his nice outfit. Takes a few minutes to do that and puts it in his pack, and then goes and stands at the edge of the camp. Alright.
You hear Amir snoring. Holy thoughts, holy thoughts, holy thoughts, holy thoughts. Holy thoughts, holy thoughts, holy thoughts, holy thoughts. You also hear Tylak snoring, making up a weird word. Doda 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 doda. Doda 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 doda.
Can that please be canon? That's how we snore.
Sure. Unless Rui objects.
Oh, Rui's not here. She doesn't
No
object.
objection. It's canon. All right, so
Oh God.
let's
Is
see
Rui
here.
in a game again? I'm guessing.
Tournament, yes.
It's every week, apparently.
Luckily, there's
So-
plenty of other characters to enjoy.
So, end of your first hour, roll me 1d12.
Alrighty.
All right, now roll me a perception.
Alright. Alright, I should use that feint I used and actually like just minimize my character window. Okay, anyway.
Oh my god.
Shush! Let's not have it yet. Ah, blast.
Alright, so pretty much nothing's changed.
Huh.
End of hour 2. Do me another d12. Excellent. Now roll me perception.
It's like, crap, this is not Warhammer Fantasy, this can be bad. Ha!
Perfect. I was actually waiting for this combo.
Oh,
So,
wait,
Oh,
why?
no.
at the end of your second hour, you hear the force change again. And then you hear, faintly on the wind, sort of like a spirit soaring through the air off in the distance.
Well, can't say I want to near that.
You also notice, because of that 20, that the light is that the time of day looks slightly later than what you could have sworn it should be, considering when you took your shift.
Eh?
Like it got moved ahead by 1 hour.
Yeah, thought I probably took a cat nap.
So it's the end of your shift. Do you wake up the next person?
And that's Mog and Lunasa, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna get in line. How is Mog sleeping, by the way? Like, just on the bedroll, like everybody else?
Wait, wasn't Celestrio second watch?
Delilah
Yeah.
was first, I was second.
My bad.
Corvax was third.
Mine bad.
So how is Mog sleeping? Like on a bedroll or something?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. He pulls out
is
one of his
also on a
rubber
bedroll.
balls, lines up,
There we go.
and lets it fly. Which I'll just do my
Please roll a
bomb roll.
natural one. Please roll a natural one.
Accidentally hits NASA.
No, I want to bounce straight back into Lara, because that's how he woke her up the first time.
So just use the attack roll for that.
Yep, you hit Mog.
You hear a growling sound. Wait, do I need to roll to wake up?
You
Yeah,
wake up.
I'm pretty sure that wakes you up. It's
Unless
like,
you want me to preemptively give you narcolepsy or something, you wake up.
You basically
Yeah.
got smacked in the face with a bouncy ball.
You hear a
Don't worry.
growl, and Mog go for a knife.
I have a bigger knife.
Oh, sorry. Toss the knife away. What's going on?
You got
Is it
time.
morning?
And you're gonna see him, instead of what he did to you, he just goes on the Nasa and pokes her in the head.
Amir, not tonight.
Does the NASA
Well, at
wake
least we
up
know.
first poke, or
Yeah,
Roll
you
a
wake up.
perception.
Because he was like poking your cheek and like pushing your head to wake you up.
Oh, time already.
Yes, I already woke up Mug.
Oh, thank you.
Time to prepare some spells.
Agreed.
Alright. As Corvax, you go to sleep. You two, roll me perception. Alright. So, you both notice everything looks about the same.
How's the temperature?
Everything looks about the same about when you last went to bed.
Fascinating.
The only difference is that the time of day looks like it's closer to morning, which makes sense considering when you woke up versus when you went to bed.
Okay.
1 hour passes. One of you roll me 1d12.
Dibs.
All right, Anasa, give me that d12. Oh, fuck yes. Perfect. Okay. Both of you roll me perception.
I would like to serve this.
Okay, go ahead.
Amazing.
Now roll 1d6.
Oh,
Damn.
nice.
All right, so Lunasa, after 1 hour, of course, you hear the primal force change again. But aside from that, you got nothing. Another hour as normal.
Kind of looks around, like slightly confused, like expecting there to be a change and not noticing any. Goes back to preparing spells.
Mog, you notice
Mhm.
with that boost 3 things. First and foremost, you think you should have been woken up an hour earlier because this is around the time it looks like you should have woken up to start making breakfast and whatnot. So, either someone forgot to wake someone up or something else. So, 1, you're an hour ahead. 2, off in the distance, you hear silence. Not even insects. Pitch perfect silence. With the occasional like spark of electricity. And third, well, you see a glint off in the distance.
Shine off of something metal. Slight
Yep.
glint.
I poke Unasa with my staff and make a gesture. And I point to the glint.
Unasa squints and looks at the glint, trying to see it.
It's well off. You're going to have to leave your campsite, but you do see a reflective glint.
She looks back to Mog, like nods.
That wasn't there before.
We can investigate when everyone's awake.
That's the thing. Time's a bit off. We should have been up an hour earlier. And do you hear that?
Celestrio just probably fell asleep.
Nothing.
I like how I immediately blamed Laura.
I
You're
would like to
blaming
propose a
me.
theory. I would like to propose a theory.
Yes.
At first I thought the primal forest changes by changing the ecosystem. But now I'm starting to think it's more like mechanical than that. I hear sparks in the distance. Either we have arrived somewhere or something is here. And she looks like she's ready to fuck shit up.
it also looks like she's trying to process like how time of day would change in relation to seasons, or like in
Maud
Sun-
uses her hands to show you. She puts two of her hands side to side. Pretend my right hand is where we are, and everything around us is the primal forest. She then puts her right hand off in a different direction. I think that's what has happened.
Hmm. Perhaps.
I'm saying our section has moved, or at least what I think.
Do you want, Ulric, do you want like an intelligence check or anything based on that?
Nope, this is pure speculation. I'm not going to have you roll for speculations.
That's why I say it's a theory.
So, what do you two do? Go back to bed? Go investigate? Wake everyone up? Do the Macarena?
I'm going to certainly wake people up and tell them to be at the ready. Do I still... Is the ball that Corvos shot at me by my bed?
No.
Nope.
I retrieve my stuff.
Ma is gonna be tempted to poke him with his staff, with her staff, and she's gonna go, "Nope, nope, he has bombs," and just gently wake him up.
Eh. Yeah,
Something's weird's going on.
there's
Get ready.
always a lot of weird things going on.
Time is off. It's complete silence, plus sparking, and I see something shiny in the distance.
He's gonna look above himself. I would say is her hanging thing like above where I am a bit? Like her
A
hammock?
hanging tree tent?
Yeah, that thing. Thank you.
Mm. What is it, Con?
Time for you to wake up.
What? Why is it morning?
Yep.
I'll poke my head out the tree tent. Is it daylight out?
Yep.
Alright. Have I slept and got all my spells back?
Yep.
Oh wait, no. I gotta commune with nature.
Commute with Khan.
So I'm gonna hop out of my tree tent and sit down at the base of the tree and cross my legs and start meditating.
Are you having problems getting up, Professor Monk?
I take some water from my canteen and splash it on her face.
Overboard! I'm gonna fall off.
Laura, you're
Can I
having
roll to catch her?
flashbacks.
I'm having now flashbacks.
Can I roll to catch her?
No.
So I'm just gonna smack onto the ground. Ow!
Sorry about that, Captain.
What's going on?
Apparently you're drowning.
Time is off. It's way too quiet. I hear sparks in the distance, and I see something shiny that could be dashingly important. Considering that it's not covered in moss or rust.
Okay.
Also, I think we have changed positions somehow, but I can't explain it.
Alright, so is everyone up?
I think so.
Well, except for Khan and Delilah, I guess. All right, everyone who is up, roll me perceptions.
Mm.
Yep, sorry.
11 will be yours, all right?
Mhm.
All right, so Tylak, we're starting with you.
What?
It's morning.
Nice.
That's all you got. All right, next up, Laura Mag y Lunasa.
All right.
You got that it's morning and that it's still deathly silent out there.
All right.
Corvax. You got it's silent out there. It's morning. And as a bonus, you see a faint glint off in the distance. Almost like metal on sunlight or sunlight on metal. My bad. Kiara. You get all the prior +1.
Uh-huh.
Ulric, I have a question when you have a moment.
Yeah.
So I can learn a spell from a scroll, but it takes an hour. Would Lunas have been able to do that before going to sleep? Because I don't technically know when we reach level 5.
Nang!
Okay. Just hold off on that until we're not
Yeah,
in the forest.
You reached level 5. You can do that.
Do you remember the shrine I spoke to you about last night? The oriental-looking shrine.
I believe so, yes.
I see it over there. And I'll point at it.
All right, Tylak, do you do that stuff you messaged to me earlier?
Yeah.
All right, roll me stealth if you want to go off and do it stealthily, or just move your character to a board edge if you don't want to do it stealthily. All right, everyone roll me perception.
Huh.
Oh,
That's your reaction to your nat 20? Just, oh.
oh.
All right, that's everyone.
Um, I'm rolling
God.
perception again.
Yep.
They need to roll 1 too.
Only if you care about your crew.
Of course. I'll even surge.
You probably don't need to, but
I don't care.
Need to declare it. Better do it.
I declared it, so.
all right. So everyone notices Tylak start to move out as if he was about to go do something on his own.
Tylak, what are you doing?
He kind of flicks his wing a little bit. I'm going to honor my father. And then he's just going to start walking away.
They're trapped. I'm gonna just run over. I'm gonna try and run over and grab Tylak.
I
Are there any
suggest the
rocks
both
in the area?
I suggest the both of you be careful venturing outside the camp area because the traps are still available or still up.
That's literally why Lara's rushing over to try and stop Tylak. 'Cause she knows you place traps.
There are no rocks in the immediate area.
Rocks?
I'm just going to pause and turn a Kiara. Where are the traps?
Wait, what do you mean?
Everywhere.
Dad, wait, what? I'm confused.
Strict tradition.
Okay.
Are there any twigs or branches in the area?
Oh god, yeah. A lot of twigs and branches.
He's just going to start collecting twigs and branches instead.
Oh god.
Game over, yeah.
Oh god.
Not if they're at the
He-
edge of the campsite.
They're
Okay.
all at the edge of the campsite.
Seriously, you had
We're in a
literally
swamp.
every
That's not
single
good
branch
either.
and twig.
They're all just.
We're in a
outside the
swamp.
camp.
There's no good tinder.
It's not a swamp.
What? They're in a forest, not a swamp.
Fine,
A
after a
swamp
second
forest.
of like picking up twigs and branches, he just looks upset and just drops them and starts brooding.
I don't. What?
Well, at the
Okay, what were you
moment.
trying to do? I can't help.
I need rocks.
Okay. Why do you need rocks?
I need flat rocks, and he's kind of like just smooth flat rocks and round rocks to make a mini rock pile.
Do
Hmm.
I see any nearby like rocks and stuff?
Rocks not in the immediate area, but if you start venturing outside the campsite area, you do find some rocks.
I think Lara's stealthy enough to be able to do that without causing problems or stepping in traps.
Alright. Only perception and stealth.
Try to keep your tail, Captain.
And I have a boost to AC against traps. And evasion reflex against traps.
Alright. You find one trap and you find a good, nice little mini rock quarry.
I'm gonna put all the rocks in my bag of holding, and I'm gonna walk back and carefully and silently dump all the rocks before Tylak. There you go. Is that enough?
He's gonna kind of start examining like all the rocks, and he's just gonna pick literally all of them up.
So
And
did
he just kind of moves over here.
I'll assume that's a yes. I'm just gonna walk over to everyone else at that point.
Laura even notice what Celestrio said?
Try not to get her tail cat. Yeah, she did.
What did I say? He's never called you Captain, not once. You let it slip. Also, try not to breathe into your mic too much.
Okay.
So,
Oh, right. She's asleep, isn't she?
They both are.
Oh, we can let him sleep a little longer. I'm gonna walk back to everyone else.
And Celestrio says otherwise.
God.
Celestrio be like, Delilah's asleep? I can't pass this up.
No, oh no. I do not want to try to shoved up there. No, thank you.
Delilah's asleep? Damn it, I can't smash. I need to wake her up.
Deli, gone.
Mm,
We might have possible problems amiss. So it'd be good to be up and ready.
but I feel so warm and fuzzy.
It's because you have a con on you.
Mm.
The lion.
Do you see her slowly open an eye? Hey, big fuzzball.
And so she just kind of just looks at her and then does the whole "aww" thing with his hands.
She wakes Khan up. Hey, Khan, you like eating Jester in the morning? I hear they're really nutritious.
I'm sorry, but we taste funny.
Let's see if we can find you some nice, good,
That's a good
crunchy
joke.
Jester. I hear they don't have much in the meat department.
Hey! Of course, but not talking about me. Got
No, they're a
enough.
little stringy and, quite frankly, lanky, and they probably need a lot of seasoning to at least even taste good. But still, it could be a nice morning snack for you.
Ouch. Fair enough, Dilly. I'll try not to go all cute anymore. Hi. And he's just gonna turn around, and as he starts to walk, he's gonna look back, and just kind of like, "But you are adorable." Just goes to the group.
Why'd you imagine a lion being flung at him?
Oh God! Please no.
Here's Roundabout playing, looks behind him, sees a lion like inches from his face.
Khan wakes up. Kiara, you still meditating?
Until I get my spells for the day.
Well, right around the time you get most of your spells is when Khan starts interrupting your meditation. Namely, he lies right on top of your crossed legs.
Ugh. What is it?
I'm bored and hungry.
Right, I'll get you something to eat. Or, actually, I forgot something that I have with Con. Holy shit.
He has a feat that allows him to eat party members.
Yeah. He's gonna snack on a mirror.
No.
I mean, he should just be fed from his, that should keep him fed for weeks.
Hold up, let me just roll 5d6 because that's
Gives
my
a whole new
fireball
meaning to the
damage.
term angel food.
Okay, so, Con, I think it's time for breakfast, and I'm going to go ahead and get up and kind of clear away the traps that I had set, and
Alright.
basically give Con the command to go hunt.
Can I eat the jester?
It's like, no, go hunting. I'm gonna pat him. And basically, he's gonna make a survival check, and when he makes with the... Oh shit, I forgot to update his skills.
Well, you have 10 seconds to do it before I hit that survival button.
Okay, well, here it goes. I'm hitting that survival button for you. Oh shit!
Oh boy.
So,
Let me tell you what he can he can bring back a lot of food.
If it's wrong, you can correct me later, but I'm just gonna say what he brings back.
Uh-huh.
So, you see Khan bring back 2 frickin' bison, and not tiny little sick ones either. I mean, 2 frickin' bison.
All right.
Ross's eyes go wide.
All right. So I'm gonna let Khan have one of the bison, and he can have as much as he want, cause he earned it. And I'm going to start preparing the other bison to eat.
Khan
Feed
actually
everyone, basically.
Khan actually drops the other one on top of you and starts smelling the one that's cooking. He might like cooked meat now because of you.
All right. Well, after I cook and prepare that, I mean, do you want me to roll survival for it or?
Nah, not this time around.
All right. So after I cook and prepare that first bison and start, divvying it out with everybody, I'm gonna use some of the spices that I have to spice the meat. Let me look up the spices that I got.
Does I'm
Sunrise
actually-
cinnamon.
All right.
So I'm gonna spice it with sunrise cinnamon, and basically start preparing the other bison for Khan. So everybody's getting like a good helping of bison.
Special bison. I knew I kept you around for cooking.
Huh. Very funny. By the way, whenever y'all eat it, it has a nice texture to it, and basically after y'all finish eating it, it helps you acclimate to extreme heat temperatures.
Hmm.
Lunasa would be grateful for the food, though you could probably guess this isn't what she's typically used to eating.
Hmm.
But
Professor
grateful
Mog is
nevertheless.
just
Oh,
devouring.
if Lunasa's an elf,
Yeah.
while Khan is out, Ulric, can I make my own survival to see if I can find some edible like plants and things like that?
Sure. Corvax, what's your AC?
Not enough.
Hey! It's 18.
A ball whizzes past your head.
Can I try and catch it?
You're way
Yeah.
over there, but
I know. That's what I'm asking.
So, with that check, Ulric, do I find some yummy scrumptiousness?
Yep.
I'm gonna roll the ball back to Corvax.
All right then, Lunasa, since you're probably a vegetarian, right?
She's not a vegetarian, but whole plate of meat is not like her first choice. But given the situation, she doesn't
Well, you'd have
mind. It's
you
just
you. I mean, you'd basically have a plate of meat and some actual edible plants and things on the side, kind of like a salad type thing.
thank you.
I love you.
You're welcome, Khan, and you're welcome, Lunasa.
Oh, yeah. I love you too.
there you go, Deli.
Yeah, Ulric.
Yep.
I'll just Goku/Monkey D. Luffy for the food.
All right. Delilah just grabs the plate and goes. I could have gone it myself, thanks.
You could have. But I felt like we knew to you.
Mm-hmm.
He just sits down and starts eating.
So, by virtue of being the only one not here, I'm gonna give Amir a little extra something until he shows up officially.
Extra polished holy rod.
Oh no. Nasa doesn't have reduced person yet.
Maybe it's not even needed. Maybe his holy rod's more like a billy club. Nice.
I'm just going to assume he says that, but in a rational, like, normal way.
If you want to imagine that, fine. I find this much more entertaining.
The way I imagine is that him going for all that spiel is because the the way the sun is hitting his forehead.
That's how he tells time.
The live sundial.
Yes.
Alright, from here on out, since he can't oppose it right now, because he doesn't want to eject apparently, we can now tell the time by using Amir's head.
To steal from Avatar, it's now 750 Amir.
Oh boy.
Okay, back to business. Okay, so point being, it's nearing the end of the hour.
Well, the force has been changing every other hour essentially, and quickly, so I'm going to assume in order to get to our location we need to move fast, yeah? Right when it changes. But you did say there was a shrine close by, yes?
Yes, the shrine that I saw last night.
Maybe we should go take a look.
I agree.
Likewise.
That sounds like it'd be a good idea.
Well, I figured we'll investigate anything that's close by for now. And then when it's time, we rush that center of the forest as fast as possible. But for now, before the hour change, we can take some time.
Where's shrine? Okay, I'm looking around.
Would you ask?
That way.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to group everyone up. Because
Preparing.
as you all head off to Neshlin,
You hear a bear yawn.
I love how there's exactly 9 of you now.
That can be fixed.
9?
We are the Mighty Nine.
Someone roll me perception.
Of course, I will take on this as captain. Probably someone else should as well, but I will.
I
said-
will assist you, Captain.
Ah, I should have jinxed you first.
I mean, you'd have just been fucking us if that's what you did.
Oh, you'd be screwing us, Captain. Oh, there
Do
you
you want
go.
perceptions from everyone, or just like the people that would be in the front?
Use that one.
Anyone who chooses.
Sure. Our magic users aren't very perceptive.
I'm here to lead, not to read.
I choose number 3.
Yeah. Number 3.
We shall build a dome around the primal forest.
And then we'll start throwing people into it where they have to survive for a certain amount of time while killing each other.
And we have guards around there. Big, small, small, big, big, small, big, small, small.
Big.
Small guys are there to make the big guys even bigger.
Anyway.
Hmm.
Alright. Feel free.
Alright, so as you all walk towards the new area, Mog and Lunasa, you got nothing.
Hooray!
We can't see the forest through the trees.
Accurate.
Tylak, you notice a giant doorway ahead of you, hidden in the rubble and the foliage. Pretend there's foliage. When I finally switch you all over. Celestrio.
Hmm.
You notice a small, tiny, mini oriental altar off to the side of the doorway. Assume it's there. I'll let you know where when I switch the map over.
Radio.
As well as all the prior. Lara and Kiara, you notice that around the area where the terrain changes, where it feels harder, that's when you're technically in the deep forest. So you're now officially in the deep forest.
Welcome to the deep forest, everyone.
Ground feels a bit sturdier. She kind of taps her foot a few times against it.
Yes, that means we're in the deep forest.
Is it like concrete?
It could be concrete that's overgrown by moss and foliage and so on and so forth. All right, so Amir, the shrine is about here.
Emir?
Not Amir.
He's not here.
Celestrio, the shrine is about here.
I shall pray at it. Anyway.
Like, what's the shrine of? Like, is it a shrine to something
just a-
specific?
No, it's
or-
just a mini altar shrine.
Kind of little oriental shrine. I'm thinking kind of looks like the kind of Shintoism kind of deal.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, right. And that shining off in the distance. Everyone, except for Mog and Lunasa,
Hooray!
find the source of that.
Hmm.
It is a metallic-looking flower that actually seems to react to the sunlight. And that is over here.
Hmm.
Okay, kind of walk over to the flower. Can I examine it a bit?
Does the Nasa see Lara walking over?
Would it be perception or engineering?
Knowledge nature or knowledge engineering.
I'll take the one that's better for me.
It is, for all intensive purposes, a flower that just so happens to be made entirely of metal.
I'm gonna try and pluck it from the ground.
Damn it, Marco.
It's Lara. What do you want from me?
I was actually going to do the same thing.
Ah, okay.
You pluck it.
This looks pretty neat. Was there just one flower?
Just one there for now.
I would
I
be
like the fruit.
careful with what you do here.
Does it still
As you
work?
pluck it, you notice that parts of it sort of start to, for lack of a better word, flash a different color before reverting back to normal.
Can I roll anything for that?
Knowledge engineering or knowledge nature.
Alright, I'm gonna...
No idea.
I'm here too, so I'm gonna go ahead since I was
It'd
looking.
be weird, yo!
Hoi!
Alright. Corvax, from an
I gotta-
engineering point of view, same as you, Lunasa. Okay, first, from an engineering point of view, both of you know that the flashing of the lights probably means a change in the process or a change in the coding. Mog, from a nature point of view, you know that as soon as a flower is generally plucked, it stops growing and stops telling it to grow. And it goes to its next process, which is staying alive as long as possible.
It's now in survival mode.
Pretty much.
I would be careful with that. Things tend to like to live.
Should I put it back?
Here, allow me. Ulric?
Of course, I'm insane, so why?
Yeah?
I will try to, I'm gonna take the flower and put it back where Marco plucked it. And I'm going to try my best to, like, align it back to where it was, and I'm going to cast Stabilize to see if that will...
That's great. Before you do, roll me perception.
This isn't Warhammer, Mog. You better not start screaming Wog.
So, you look for where it was plucked from, and you notice that it doesn't look like it would accept any more inputs. Like, it's already fused over.
I mean, there's more that took its place.
Yep. Out of character,
Interesting.
you've all discovered the world's first synthetic, artificial, natural growing metal flower.
Can I take it?
I'll hand it back to, Laura. I'm like, what is this? This is not natural.
Oh,
It technically
Mental.
is.
Yeah, it's sort of natural. I'm gonna put it in my hair so it blends in.
I mean,
Yeah, doesn't work. I'm gonna
metals
pull
are
that.
part of the earth.
Oh wait, I know. Corvax, here you go.
Yes, but
Hmm?
metal does not grow.
I
Leave the
mean,
flower.
true, but at the same time, you can
It's not
forge
part
metal
of-
to go a certain way.
But it's not part of nature. Is what
I
I'm
mean, it's older than the primal forest.
saying. Look, you are a professor person. I am a druid that grew up here. So we could argue about this if you want.
There you go,
Oh,
Marco.
I would love
I'm
to.
just
I
saying-
love debating.
Regardless, it's artificial life one way or the other.
Exactly.
But it's still life. and still shall react as a living thing. Just in a way that we can't comprehend.
So, big door.
Amazing segue.
It is.
So
Truly.
he's looking at the little shrine now.
All right. As I said, it looks like a mini Shinto shrine.
Is there like, is there anything to like light, or does it have anything like that?
Nope, just looks like a normal Shinto shrine.
Okay, okay. He's gonna kind of
I'll
give the
be
shrine.
right
ahead.
back.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I need to get my jammies, cause fuck.
You chill right now.
You gotta get
But
your jammies because
You,
fuck.
you have you have no idea how horrible bras are. Okay. I'll be
I
right
thought
back.
bras are pretty great.
No,
uh,
they're painful.
I like how the one
Right
who
back.
responded to that is Cadence. It's
Well,
amazing.
yeah.
I find it entertaining. Anyway, Ulric, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Can I look over the shrine?
No, you're not allowed to see it. I'm gonna block your view.
Can I reflex around Corvax to see?
Just kidding.
I know.
Just-
I thought you're gonna like playfully block her. She's gonna go, you can't see.
Well, Celestrio gives the little shrine a slight bow and kind of a quiet, quick prayer, since he doesn't, he has his own goddess he believes in. I don't know if that'll do anything for here, but well, you never know, right?
Maybe roll knowledge religion.
Sure.
Celestio pulls out a bag of dice.
And also would be studying the shrine to like see what she could learn from, or might already know.
I know what this is. This is shrine.
You know what? I have it. I'm a skill monkey.
Yes.
I have everything now.
I have
Is
everything as well.
indeed a shrine.
Swear we're all roll happy.
It's a mystery, you know? We have 4 chances.
All right. So, as far as you could tell, the shrine has no religious things whatsoever. Any of you.
An atheist shrine?
It means it doesn't have any specific religious semblance. It just looks
Oh.
generic, basically.
Agnostic.
Never mind.
If that's how you choose to interpret that.
It is
I tried.
roll an 8, okay?
I know.
Fair enough.
So we have the start of Mormonism for one person here. All right. That or Scientology. Anyway. Either way,
I mean, we are an ancient technology civilization that predates everything we ever known. So, yeah, this sounds like Scientology and Mormonism.
that explains the portrait of Tom Cruise. Moving on. So, what are you all doing at the doorway?
Well, I'm gonna look at the door. Is there anything interesting about it?
It is huge. Light projections are emanating from it, as you can see. If you've ever played Assassin's Creed, it's like that.
Hmm.
And it is shut.
Hmm. He walks back and forth along the door. And then out of curiosity, just kinda puts up his knuckle and goes bap 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 bap. Just with his knuckle a little bit.
Yara, is this the door you spoke of?
Does anything happen?
Nothing happens with the knocking of the door.
Kiara isn't back yet, by the way.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we can wait a moment so we can move forward our interactions.
Can we tell what kind of metal it's made out of?
Knowledge engineering.
Woohoo!
I won't roll this time. It's not-
Titanium. Strong metal.
Something that Mog might want her teeth to be made out of someday.
And Marco, that video I linked was directed at you.
Should you?
Oh, Colin.
Yes?
So is the flower and the animals, do they look like they're made of the same or of similar design?
I've got a bit of a bug. Oh.
And the animals and the flower all look like they're based off of nature's initial design of various other life forms.
Fascinating. And do they look anything similar to the mines by chance? Perhaps there's a key somewhere or a doorknob?
You don't actually see anything on the door. But if you're looking for an entrance point, try rolling me perception.
I'll participate in that roll.
Same.
Maybe I can break it with magic.
You
The door
okay?
is made of solid titanium. It's quite unlikely.
Serenity, you back yet?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah, why?
Just sounded out of breath there for a second.
Oh, because I was chugging an alcoholic beverage.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds
I'm
like a
ready.
great idea.
Ready to fuck.
Alright.
Lunasa asked you if this was the door that you had spoke of. Ask Kiara, I should say.
Ulric? Is that the door that I saw when I was
Yes.
a kid? Yes, this is very much the door that I saw when I was a child.
So, what do we see, Ulric, as far as an
Well,
entrance?
Lunasa is busy, like, tapping on all the walls nearby. Got nothing.
Yeah.
Mog, you're looking more towards closer to the door, but still on the walls. Celestrio, one of the light projections from the door is actually stationary. And is floating about at your height near where the door entrance center would be.
He's gonna poke it.
The lights flicker and change. Authorized user. Repeat. Authorized user.
Celestrio Corvax.
User Celestrio Corvax. Not found in database. Database data cube missing. Please replace data cube.
Is like a hole anywhere, like by the door? I'm looking for that. It's like, oh,
Oh, and
That's
Celestrio
weird.
is just gonna go like, sign me in as a guest user.
Please replace data cube.
what's a data cube?
I don't know. A cube
You
of data. What's data?
You see you see an arrow pointing over to a wall. Yeah. And you see actually that in that metal wall, there's actually a panel that it looks like you can remove.
Ooh, what's this? Is it like screwed on or
Not
anything?
understand what any of this is. What is this ancient?
It's a user interface.
Is it screwed on or anything?
What
Also,
is a user
no.
interface?
we don't know what that is, kids.
Oh, that too advanced. Sorry. It's an advanced clockwork machine. I can tell you that much.
So, Ulric, is the thing that's blinking at us
Screwed in?
on?
No.
Yeah. No.
You
so
could just
yeah. Okay,
sort of pry it open.
that's what I'll do.
Actually, you push it and then it opens. It's like one of
Oh.
those click things.
Oh, that's neat. Hello. I'm gonna lean down and look into it.
You see a note card tied to a giant empty slot where it looks like a cube should go.
Can I take out the load card?
Do you read the note card?
Yes.
Excellent. I will be whispering you momentarily.
Also would be using detect magic to look around.
I'm just being overly curious.
The entire area is lighting up like magic.
A lot of magic here. Could search for secret doors, though. Don't know how successful that would be.
I mean, there's a very big door, like right there.
It doesn't seem like
Yeah,
talking to
that's
this
quite
thing
exact.
seems to help anyway. Hmm.
Wait, there's a note card in here.
Excuse me, sorry.
No, I'm gonna wait.
As time is paused while this
Yeah.
message arrives.
Ulric, is this in any of my books?
No.
Not even in. Oh.
Again, jihad stuff is basically relics that we've never seen. Think of us as we're in the Middle Ages, but then you have this all of a sudden in there.
And if I remember right, any mentions of jihad, pre-jihad, tech and stuff like that was
Is also very
vague
valuable.
and not, you know, like there isn't a huge amount known about it whatsoever.
This is. I mean, just even this alone, pointing at the projector, pointing at the display. This alone, this is worth a fortune. And for research, don't get me started on the black market. The Emperor would execute anyone for this.
So we should definitely not tell anyone about this. Understood?
Agreed.
Great.
Is that an order, Captain?
Oh yeah.
I need you to say it.
That's an order.
Also face bombs.
Thank you.
Celestrio gets curious, and he's like, "Wonder if I shove my face?" And he like shoves his face into the light.
My God.
Hmm.
Wait to see what this message is. I'm way too excited. I hope it's something very simple that I want to get because I have 9 wisdom.
I mean, if it's directions and stuff, that's logic, not wisdom. You'd be fine.
Oh, if it's directions, yeah, it's fine. If it's like something that you can interpret, then that's the problem.
And Loon also wants to know more about the magic auras when you have time.
Does she?
Yes.
I wonder how the John is doing.
Probably will work.
I'm just imagining depressed Squidward like flipping a burger. And that's John.
I should take care of his work.
Yep. I want alcohol too. You know what? It's a smaller bottle. I'll be fine. I'll be right back.
Oh boy.
I've been trying not to cook at my beer because I want to stay sober for. Well, not sober. I can't really be drunk because I fall asleep, but I don't want to fall asleep.
I mean, I usually drink coffee for the camp.
Lunasa, what do you make of all this?
I'm studying the magic auras right now. Give me a moment.
So where are you directing your magic sight?
Towards the door, basically. It's a 60-foot cone, so she could probably see most of.
As far as you could tell, this is a perfect integration of magic and technology. Something that is technically forbidden research, which definitely makes this pre-jihad.
Did she make out any schools of magic, like, I'm guessing probably not illusion, but...
Actually, some illusion, some
Called it.
enchantment.
Okay, so Ulric, I'd like to take the note.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, put it in my bag of holding.
Okay.
1 second. I have a curious question. Because of some things that Lara knows,
Miss anything important?
Mhm.
would I be able to roll intelligence to put something very specific together
Yes.
regarding a certain bartender we know that's been closed off?
Yes.
I will
going on?
search. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
never mind.
You said you would surge.
I know, I'm still gonna use it, but never mind. I don't think it matters.
Anything happened while I was gone? Important?
Oh, only got a 2 on the surge, you don't get it.
Basically, this is the perfect fusion of magic and technology.
Yes.
Hmm.
Noticing some illusions and enchantments, but...
I wager every school is in this facility.
So, Ulric, him placing his face into the light didn't do anything, I assume?
No.
Okay.
Marco?
Yep.
Do you know exactly which particular people they are referring to?
Wait. You see Lara comes stand up like after placing, like taking the note. Wait, that happens. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Does
Wait.
what makes sense?
Oh, I just read the little message thing that was in here. And if we want to open this, I'm gonna knock on it. We'd have to go to one of the local pubs.
Interesting. How did you gather that? Also look
Oh, well.
skeptical.
Well, you see, I actually talk to people.
Yeah, so do I, but that doesn't mean anything. What did the note say?
The note pretty much said if you want a data cube, a bunch of adventurers has taken it for repairs, and a certain James M. Master Technomancer is the one who wrote this, and they can be found in local pubs. Well, the respective people that work on this, so I think I know who this specifically is.
How old is that piece of paper, Ulrich?
About 20 years old.
I'm gonna shove the paper in my backpack on my bag of holding.
Now, Marco, I'm going to metagame just a tiny bit here.
Okay.
Based off of what you said versus what was written.
Okay. That's because of the natural 20 Lara, but kind of that together in her head, so.
So, everyone heard what you said. What was written was, if you have need, please find us. We can probably be found at any local pub. As I understand, they have a unique way of getting messages to us.
Right. What I got from that, I'm gonna just whisper. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Wanted to get it open without having to leave the forest already. Hmm.
Just what I kind of guessed, Ulric. So I might have misinterpreted a little bit. Yeah, that was right. Slight misinterpretation. Well, they can get into contact with. But so yeah, probably have to visit Outlook pubs if we want to get into touch with whoever James and Master Technomancer is.
Very well.
So I guess on our way back from the Primal Forest, we can stop by the pub in Galhotep.
I suppose, but that does kind of stop our investigation rather quickly.
Well, is there a place further in the forest, or is this where the
This
relics
is the
have been coming from?
center of the forest.
So they've been coming from here?
Yes.
Then that means there's an exit somewhere.
You know, I wonder if they've been coming from here. Maybe this door opens when they make something. Maybe if we, you know, post it out, we can get inside.
Well,
Perhaps
I
deal with whatever leaves in the process.
Well, I am starting to think that that might be right, but then again, you said that that thing gathers them. Oh, well, what I had learned from when I struck one of them was that they're being gathered and being repaired and put back together, so maybe those have been here all this time.
Well, maybe so. But if there's more ones being produced, then there's a possibility it will be open.
If they are being produced.
Hmm.
Ulric, I want to know, does anything happen? I know probably won't, but I still want to try.
Alright, so nothing happens.
Wait, would I be able to put that together? No, because of the natural 28.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, after knocking Arca pauses, as if heading, as if finally putting another piece together in this. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
I forget. How old are you again? Bridemaid?
Who?
Bridemaid, how old are you again?
Who are you talking to, Cadence?
Isn't your last name Bridemaid?
Proud Maid.
Bridemaid.
Why am I imagining a maid like wearing like a rainbow striped maid uniform?
Proud Maid.
Pride Maid.
Bridemaid,
Can I-
goddammit.
Can I take your order, Master? Master?
How old are you?
She's
am
one
18.
hell of a maid.
Stop.
Actually, I think I changed that. I am
Hey,
I
I
am
have a-
20.
hey, Mog, I have a question for you.
I have an answer.
When you were, after you abandoned my baby in the harbor and started making your way to, all the way up where we were, and, God, what's the map? I forget the
Zoltan.
city name.
Walton.
Zoltan. Yeah, Zoltan. What were the names of the people you're traveling with?
Oh no! No!
I'm
No!
legitimately asking you.
God! God damn it! And she's kicking the door. The platform of a foot. It's
Does everyone
them.
hear that?
I hear it.
Nasa's failing at the realization of what Laura's suggesting.
Yes.
Okay, so Ulric
Oh,
can't know the names because he's been
I-
traveling with them for like months,
I-
right?
Yeah.
Despite my memory loss, I remember they are ingrained onto my mind.
Well, can you repeat their names for us?
Of course I can repeat their names. Just let me go into the read my notebook, yes. Under NPC name, I mean people.
See. Anyway.
Damn, I can't find them.
Yeah, they're not. I can
Where
tell.
are they?
So
I just messaged you.
Ah, yes, of course I remember the three fellows known as James M., Richard H., and Jimmy C.
Yeah, James M. So,
are you
what?
saying we have to go to them?
I'm saying we should go to one of the local pubs and message them from it.
Those
And
three
I'm sure
numbskulls.
they'll come to us really quickly.
Oh, this had better be worth our time. Nasa looks like she's dreading this.
It's okay then, Nasa. If they get to be a little too much, we do have a lion.
Yes,
You have a point
I
there.
am here. Oh wait, you're talking about Tom. My bad.
You just made Khan obsolete.
Mog, don't ask unless we know that she knows.
Hmm. Well,
So, guess now we go back to Galhotep?
I suppose we should. I mean, if we want to get in this place, we have to talk to the three numbskulls.
Or we just go
Perhaps-
to the nearest tavern.
Which,
Perhaps
Which
we can
is in Galhotep.
look up in some kind of receptacle of knowledge. What was that you called again?
library?
Yes. We could look up for some kind of cube if there's anything in the books about a cube in the library, right?
Melody,
Information on Jihad era technology is quite rare.
Melody, I believe that we probably would not have the information we seek. Unfortunately, when it comes to ancient jihad tech like this, we'll probably have to go with the more direct measure, which means talking to those three, if those indeed are the ones responsible for this data cube thing that we need to open this door.
Or I'm gonna pull out one of our specialty mini what they designed.
Mini, what did he design?
The light version of our weapons, which are in stick form.
Mhm.
I'm gonna examine it.
Yeah.
Is there anything from it that might grab my interest that I can maybe use to get them to come here quicker?
Nope.
No beacons and okay.
Because if you remember, you got that before they even showed up at the city.
Ah, you are right. This is from the
Mhm.
yeah, from the queen.
Well, I suppose that's our options now. We should head to the nearest local pub and
Which
get
is the
the
Galhotep.
information we seek.
Please verify user.
Oh,
Ooh,
You know what?
James,
James.
M.
Sorry. Data cube not present to verify.
Right, so we do need to go get the cube.
Please verify user.
Data
Please
cube.
verify user.
Data cube.
System diagnostics?
I think we should probably go and find the data cube before it accidentally triggers something that might be harmful to us.
But that would take two Wait, where is the nearest pub? Is it in
It's in
the main?
Galhotep, where we just came from.
That would be a week's travel.
Well, we can't magically travel there, because... Wait, Nasa, can't you cast teleport yet?
Not yet.
I'll miss my daughter's performance.
Well, then you should probably get a move on, shouldn't we?
Agreed.
Welcome to Sanctum Alpha.
Wait, what? I'm gonna look back. Is it opening or no?
Nope.
This is just making a thing, okay.
Welcome to Sanctum Alpha.
What is Sanctum Alpha?
General inquiry. Sanctum Alpha.
About Sanctum Alpha.
Sanctum Alpha is a facility designed to replace extinct life forms that have been removed from the life cycles of the planet.
What?
Oh, like dragons? Oh, like dragons. Like, SteelaiRizel.
Those bastards!
We should
They had
probably
a backup
hurry.
plan.
Lars gonna start
They had a
kidding.
backup plan.
Okay, we're leaving.
Very well.
Welcome to Sanctum Alpha.
Open
Ross is-
door.
Please verify user.
What's the last name of the Emperor?
Kalinar.
Kalinar.
Data cube not found for verification.
Detect secret doors.
I mean, I couldn't say it out loud, so.
What species is currently being produced here?
Query not recognized.
Make giant wolf.
Also,
Query not recognized.
you can just do what NASA said.
Yes.
Do any secret doors show up?
You find nothing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can we look around the perimeter for any openings?
Sure, as you leave the doorway, everyone roll me perception.
Excuse me.
20 against being surprised.
Forever 6.
Ah.
Oh,
Oh. We should move very quickly right now.
Who saw that, Ulric?
Who saw it?
Anyone who rolled a 10 or higher.
Yes.
I'm just gonna...
Cons,
Wow.
go! And then, like, I am taking off away from them back towards our original campsite.
Yep.
I'm just gonna grab Lunasa's hand because she's a classist and start dragging her as quickly as we can. Dragon!
I'm gonna look back. Is anything moving on the citadel?
Amir, come on.
No, it is my holy duty to stay and protect this door.
Run back, grab him, drag him
Oh
back.
my god.
I'm surprised his forehead didn't resonate with the light.
Oh wait, no, hold up, never mind. I
Door
just
opens.
remembered, it is my holy duty to protect my girlfriend. Hey, he's not here, I can do this shit.
Necromancy?
Yes.
Technomancy, man.
It sounds like a
No,
song.
no, no, no. Necromancy mixed with technomancy.
So, whoever's looking back notices the giant-ass dragon that found you all earlier flying on top of the giant structure and landing.
Hmm.
Is
Well,
it going in, or is it perched there like an eagle?
Begin meltdown. Process.
I'd say it's rebuilding that stuff. Either that or it's being melted down itself to create more new things.
Well, either way, we should We're gonna move on if you wanna
Change
help.
biome to biome 5 in T-minus 10 minutes.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my god.
Okay, maybe we should move a little faster.
Maybe we will stay here. I don't think we
Run.
can outrun a biome chain.
You'll never know unless you try.
It doesn't. He's just gonna quickly say, it's like, you know, the other biome doesn't change, so if we get there first, we'll be fine. So move.
Moving.
So, Ulric, you make it.
Everyone roll me. Just kidding. Everyone makes it. As much as I would love to have y'all roll d30s until you get out, I'm not that evil yet.
I heard the yet.
So
You keep hearing that yet. God damn it. So, once you get to the edge of the biome, past, and the people, if they remember who they are, remember where the edge of the biome is.
Yep, that's me and
I left markings.
no, the edge of the deep forest, I assume, right?
Yep. The edge of the
That's the-
deep forest and the regular primal forest.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
Kitten and me.
I will lead everyone.
Right. As soon as your feet cross over that, you see the biome where you all were originally start to twist and go underground.
Ha!
Whoa!
Called it!
Wait, you... Okay, does everyone see it or just Serenity's character?
Well, I'm assuming anyone who's looking back.
Okay.
since we
Or
got
chooses to look
cross, you
back.
know, I mean, there's something, absolutely chaotic going on behind us. I would assume
Yes.
we'd all look, Marco.
Very good.
So you see the entire biome start twisting and slowly cycling downward. And then a new biome panel cycles upward and generates.
What does that one look like?
Well, seeing as I don't have a map of it yet,
Well, just describe it.
I know.
I think Mog's malfunctioning. She needs to go back to the factory.
I've been malfunctioning since I started this campaign. Thank you very much.
We'll have those three fix you up.
It's kind of my entire character arc.
For tomorrow being fixed.
Need to call Bob Barker.
That'll do. That'll do.
Mog is very happy that her theory was correct.
Her theory?
Yes, her
Theroy?
theory. Don't you speak English? I mean, common?
Your theory about the necromancy?
Well, not that theory. That theory still has to be.
Okay, not exactly like this, but this will give you a general enough picture of what you see when you turn around.
Okay, good thing we weren't there. Let's keep moving.
Huh.
You also see the dragon willfully dive into a pool of lava and start getting melted down.
You're right, Servo.
So... I am...
Servo.
Hmm?
I mean, Corvax?
Servo?
Servo?
Correct's the new name is Servo.
I am not a robot, but thank you.
Not yet.
Oh no.
I don't need a robo-boner, thank you. So, you're talking to him, yes? You're talking to
Yes.
Cadence? Okay. Cadence, you're talking to me.
Yes.
Yes.
Your theory's correct.
I suppose so. I'm glad we moved as well. He kind of stands at the edge and throws one of his rubber balls in. Out of curiosity. How fast does it melt?
It starts melting pretty fast. I mean, it is frickin' lava.
Yeah. He's never seen lava in person, though. So he's kind of curious. Well, so that is how hot lava is, huh? Jeez. Well, we would have all been dead.
I vote for running out of the forest at max.
Well, we're at the border now. Nothing will change now. But we should keep a
Yeah,
good
but we're
pace. And this also
want to
means. Go ahead.
Those druids.
Hmm. Yes. And next time we come back, though, we need to make sure we time it with a change that's opportunity, that works well for us.
Agreed.
And we cannot take any more than an hour unless we manage to get inside the facility, and then we'll be okay. But we have to get in when that happens. Oh, we might die.
Well, that is quite interesting, and I can now understand why the other druids might consider this place to be taboo. Perhaps there are some that believe that perhaps the heart of the forest was not actually created by nature at all.
Doesn't look like it. Looks
The
like that
primal-
was probably created to keep people from going to it and finding out what it really is. If you don't mind me saying.
No, I don't mind. It's just a lot to take in. Everything that you ever believed you had known is not as it was.
Oh, trust me, we're in the same boat as you.
Well, the difference is that she's actually lived here.
Yes,
This is true. It's just this changes everything that our society knows.
Well, for now, we should get moving.
Agreed.
That's the plan.
I don't suppose we can ask Mother God to give us a lift.
You can pray. Roll 1d100.
There's a big face palm from Celestrio.
Mog prays for Megumi to show up in her Mercedes, roll down the window, and hand us Alizé. Tell us to get in.
Still waiting for that d100. Ooh, 20 off.
Sorry, Mog's a bit desperate.
I really wanted to joke roll. I really did.
You can joke roll.
Just Ulric might take it seriously.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Oh no 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 no.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fine.
no.
Anyway,
Either way.
yeah.
Let's see here. I'm assuming another match started. Okay. So, you're all heading to Galhatep.
Yep.
Or to the nearest pub.
That's
Which be at
literally
Galvat for like the 5th or 6th time.
next time.
I know. We're just like, okay, let's go.
Alright. Normally I'd take you to a different map, but just so I can illustrate
Oh.
something. You are here.
Yay.
It's,
Galhatep is here.
like, just so you know, she's not in a match. She's listening.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't play Dota if I'm in here.
Alright.
Bark.
Just hadn't heard anything for a while, so.
My dog's been barking nonstop for like an hour.
Break out the barbecue sauce.
Oh god, I can hear the dog.
It's just tiny little barks.
Hey, quick question, Ulric.
Yeah.
That river that flows near the primal forest, does it go anywhere near the heart?
Yes.
Could we use the river as a faster way to...
Sounds like a terrible idea if the water can maybe turn to lava. Just saying.
You could, but remember the river would take you to the ocean. Then you'd have to find a way to traverse through the not really flowing ocean to Galhatep or go on
Oh,
foot.
never mind. Never, I thought we had our ship still. Never mind.
No, that
Ships.
is still back in Manet
Yes.
where you left it.
Very aware because you my ship and taking too much time. And you did it.
Sorry, I had an OCD breakdown.
Anyway,
Alright, so you are all out of the forest.
Yes.
Yay! Sorry, couldn't fix your problem immediately. Looking to Kiara.
Oh, it's quite all right. We will eventually.
You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. It's just really a lot to take in what is
well
going
then,
on.
I suggest we make it to the local pub and all have a nice drink together.
Agreed.
Perception.
Hey, maybe you'll get onto the wall this time.
Oh, perception?
Yeah, whoever wants to.
Sure.
Will do.
Number
Let's see.
6.
20 if surprised.
Wow, you really are rolling 6 over and over again.
that's the third 6 in a row.
The number of the beast.
Nope.
Oh no.
So, Kiara, no one notices that you're suddenly grabbed from behind.
Hey, I have a +5 to being surprised. +1 to being surprised. It's a 20.
For you
I
being
don't
surprised, not anyone else.
No, just generally versus being surprised.
I don't care. Not this
I know,
time.
it's fine.
How's my baby girl? Is she
Oh.
safe?
Oh god, I still have the different icon on the map.
Jump.
Eh, there we go.
How's my baby girl? She's safe and everything.
Yeah, yes, Dad, I'm safe.
I missed my girl.
I know, Dad, but we're going to be traveling now.
To my house where you will stay forever?
No.
I get so lonely though.
We're going on an adventure.
I could come with you. Keep
Um,
these others from touching my baby girl.
Dad, I would like it if you stayed here and looked after the primal forest. There's a lot going on that we don't quite understand. We went to the center, and it looks like it's some kind of machine.
Mm-hmm.
And the primal forest was created by this machine.
Mm-hmm.
It's also spitting out extinct creatures, both
Yes.
mechanical and biological.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is, you all caused my baby girl to have a concussion and I need to take care of her.
No, Dad, that's not what we were saying.
Sir, with all due respect, we've been taking very good care of your daughter.
And what we say is true. Such things have been seen. And he kind of points at the flower on his chest. Like this.
Fine. As long as you all promise to protect her with your lives, or I will completely and totally destroy you all.
I mean, she's part of my crew. That comes with my job description.
I mean, I'm a parent. I can relate. I know
Yeah.
the feeling.
It's a part of our party.
Crew.
All right,
Party.
Kiara, you heard them. They just agreed to be your pawns that you could sacrifice in case you need to use them to live. Later, baby.
Later, Dad.
Meanwhile, Corvax and Laura in the background. Party, crew, party.
No one touches my baby girl.
Be safe, Dad.
It's like doing patty cake. Back and forth.
Well, now that that's over with, let's get back to the cart.
So, I guess if we ever need to get rid of like a kingdom or something, we'll just say that they kidnapped you or something. And send him there.
I guess.
Wouldn't he be more mad at us?
We were kidnapped with her. He's just smiling.
He's sleeping mad at us.
We just thought they all looked really bruised.
Oh, I'm really good looking bruised. I'm great with disguises.
I can disguise, yes. And I'm sure you can. If we put that tail away. Anyway.
Look, I'm gonna kind of wrap it around my waist, and let me see. It looks like a belt.
Just look at her. She's doing this like, you know, let's get going.
Oh, right. Gonna untie it and then keep following.
And we're off into the wild blue thunder.
Yep.
Once
Uh,
again,
Let's go.
son of a bitch.
I have decided to become this force's holy protector.
Come on, Kiana. Let's back to town.
Khan picks Kiara up.
I am. My bad.
I need to drink away these memories.
You're not.
I'm just gonna ride on Khan's back. So, I'm guessing we're heading to another city.
We're heading back to the one that you met us at.
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
I
Time
have it.
skip.
He's like, hey, the drinks are quite great. I think you might like what they have.
I guess.
Have you
Again,
ever had a
cities-
fermented drink?
Yes, and I can actually brew my own drinks.
Oh, you must try the... What was the name of the Long Island iced tea one? Orc?
If it is that,
Sub-Zero
if it is
thing.
that one tavern that we went to before, where the lady was nice enough to give Khan a fish, then that's fine.
So that would be the one.
Very well.
We're here. Great.
I'm just not that good with cities.
That's okay.
We just suddenly just showed up.
Yeah, I sped that up.
Yeah, like I figured time skip. Like what? How long was that? Like a day travel?
4 or 5.
Pub, sweet pub.
Can we get like a horse next time?
We were.
Silly me.
I'll take 3 of the... that tea drink. The Long iced tea one, whatever it was called. I'll say like 3 of the special, I guess.
Did you move Khan over there?
Yep.
I'll have something fruity and a fish for my friend here.
Grabs the fish. Goes over to Kiara. I don't need no stinking horse.
Refresh my memory.
She's gonna pat him on the head and just relax.
Is the drink to get on the board an endurance test or a strength test?
Endurance. It's fortitude
Fortitude.
test.
shitload of fortitude.
Go
And I
for
got
it.
really lucky.
You might even knock yourself out of the campaign for the rest of today.
Next time.
Yes, it did happen to me once. I was just there unconscious while everybody got to talk.
So, one just has to drink one drink in order to be on that board?
Mm-hmm.
It's one hell of a drink.
Celestrio kind of leans back off the stool. It's like, well, to be fair, that drink has an immense alcohol content. Not many can take it very easily.
Out of character, guys, let's all move to this table so we're like put up everywhere.
I would assume we would have the drinks, Ulric. Right?
Oh my
Yep.
god, I can hear that in the background.
Coffee, soda.
Hey.
We also need to make a message.
All right. So what'll be?
Something fruity.
There you go.
Thank you.
What time of day is it roughly, Ulric? Morning or?
It's morning.
I'll have a coffee and an omelet.
All right. One coffee, one omelet.
I'll take 3 of those excellent drinks. The one that's, you know, not too strong but has a lovely taste to it. You know, the ones I've been having the last few times I've been here.
I'll have a Nuffle special. There you go.
Hmm?
A stack of eggs and bacon and an ale.
There you go.
Thank you.
And you all? I have decided that I'm too holy for alcohol, and I've decided to practice prohibition. Okay, that's Amir.
He drinks ale.
Not
Though
anymore. He
maybe
doesn't.
Not, though I don't think he does in the morning.
Modify his bio.
Not anymore. He doesn't.
Okay, so, Ulric, when she gets to me,
His only spice is his girlfriend.
Shush.
I will whisper something to her, and then I'll add, oh, and 1 ale.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, and 1
One
ale.
ale.
Yep.
And you?
Alright, I'm gonna put on some tavern music.
Yeah, I couldn't find it because I'm still not. I'm
Lost.
still not proficient with the music you entered.
What's
It's
wrong with
okay.
coffee soda? This ultimate.
If you look under the Dragon Horde, that's music that I made specifically for
You know what you could do?
tavern
You
type
could-
stuff.
You could make a playlist and just throw all the tower music in it and just call it tower music.
Oh, Dragon Horde. I thought Dragon Horde was like for fighting dragons.
Tavern music. I renamed the playlist to Tavern Music in all caps.
I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
There we go.
It's okay.
So, yeah, Celestrio does push one of those drinks that he ordered to you. To
Oh.
Kyra, so.
Oh, to me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she's gonna kind of sniff it a bit. Before she takes a drink. Let me guess, it's Long Island iced tea?
Pretty much, yeah.
Pretty much.
Thank you. Should I give you anything for this?
No, of course not. No need for
Oh,
that.
that's right. That's the custom here.
Huh?
Gentlemen buy ladies drinks that they find fancy and attractive. I get it.
Yeah, they do.
The mating ritual.
he gave one to Delhi. He gave one to no.
Oh no.
Oh god, Cadence, you typed that the same time I fucking said it.
Yep.
Celestrio,
Mating ritual.
Celestrio just kind of looks across and you know, looks at Deli, who's probably just eyeing daggers at him at the moment.
Delhi was sitting next to you.
I
She
know.
moved away.
I'm well aware, so shush. And he's just gonna like, he's gonna be one of those days. And he just downs the entire feint immediately.
What
Not
is something
sacrilege.
wrong? Did I say something wrong?
No. Hey, want me to buy you a drink?
Very well.
You hear him nearly choke.
Here, try a Nephilim special.
A Nephilim special?
A Niflheim special. I just messed up and sang it.
Oh my god.
Isn't
I
that
was
the
about to
cold
say,
one?
Someone's been playing Diablo 3.
I have been, but that's irrelevant.
So, oh, that isn't that the cold one, the chilled one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you couldn't get that one at this one.
Nah, you can.
Alright,
Oh,
then
fuck it.
I will go ahead and start drinking the other drink as well.
All right, so the Niflheim special is actually a mint vanilla sort of frosty drink. It's very sweet, smooth,
Wow.
like, and it makes you, it gives you a nice chill.
Wow.
And Celestrio sees that it was able to be ordered here, and it's just like, can they get those? I'll take one.
Sure.
You don't want to try and get on the wall today?
He kind of gives you a glare.
Like she's completely like innocent smile and everything.
So,
No.
Kiara,
Yeah?
what's a lady like you look for?
I'm like, yeah, alright, so Kiara's going to, like, kind of sip on the drink a little bit and then glance at her and be like, so, are you wanting sex or something?
And you see Celestrio just literally fall back out of his chair. Just laughing.
Eyes go wide.
Just this high pitch laugh
You're-
bursting out.
You're surprisingly direct.
What? Isn't that the way things work, right?
Not
Typically, no.
necessarily, but no, I wasn't referring to sex at this juncture.
Oh, that's too bad.
And he looks
Please
up over the
stop the
table at that's too bad, and goes, his eyebrow is just up.
What?
mean-
There's nothing wrong with having sex. It's a natural thing, and some
Mhm.
animals actually do it for enjoyment, like dolphins.
Oh.
People do it for enjoyment as well.
Oh,
I mean,
yes, I'm.
I'm not saying no to it, but I'm not saying yes to it.
I
either.
am guessing. I am guessing, judging by the expressions on your face, that you find there's something immorally reprehensible about just
He
having sex.
walks around the table, and he comes close. He's like, "No, my lady, it's not that. It's
Back
typically."
off, she's mine.
It's not
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
send
doing
some
at the
else.
moment, Telly. He's just, and he goes back to what he was saying. He's like, it's that typically it's something that you keep more on the down low. It's not something you usually blurt out loudly at a table or in a public place.
That's interesting. That's not the way I heard it. In fact, you can make quite a bit of money.
That's
You can make money off sex?
Yeah.
He takes him. Okay, do I need to take a fortitude save for this? So he's gonna take another. Just you can just start draining the Nephilim special a bit.
Yeah.
Why, yes, you can. It's kind. The less experience you have, the more you can charge.
So, Ulric.
But
Well,
I'm guessing
yeah.
that this is not such an establishment, and whenever you're not in such an establishment, you have to be careful about talking about such things, I'm guessing.
It depends on the culture. Like I said,
All right, everyone pause. Marco,
I'm trying to read Delilah because of her comments and such. See if she's purposely doing it to rile up Corvax again to act or not.
You see, it's actually 50-50. You see, it's 50% her trying to rile up Corvax. The other 50% is she's legitimately attracted and interested by Kiara.
I'm just gonna throw up her hands in there and just fall back into her chair. Okay, I'm done. I'm not
And-
dealing with this.
And the fort roll. I'm feeling
Yeah,
it.
you're feeling it.
Well, prostitution is what they refer to, or a brothel. It's not. Yes, it's not typically something done in any normal public establishment. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to do such things. No.
Do you make good money off of it?
It's
What-
not something you should do.
Celestrio is literally torn between not really wanting to say at the deli and I have to be honest at deli.
Like, she's
No.
over at you, Laura, and she's like, why not? Is there something wrong about
It's usually against the law, and I'm gonna glare at Mog.
Wait. Ulric,
against the
solve
law?
this. In what kingdoms is it okay for prostitution?
All kingdoms except Mene.
Oh boy.
So literally the
say
one
that.
we're in,
What?
technically.
The city that we're in?
Okay.
We're
Well-
in Galhatep.
Wow, this is like a fucking
Ugh.
glory place for a mirror. No pleasures of the
No,
flesh.
we're in Galhotep.
Oh, okay.
We're in Galhatep, but the people that ran Manet are currently running Galhatep because of story reasons.
Though
Okay,
they said
can-
they didn't want to impose their will like on the people because they don't want to make things worse. So they're kind of letting them do their own thing for the most part,
Mm.
right, Ulric?
Yep.
So would
Okay,
that
I
make
have
it
to
legal
ask,
then?
what the fuck does that mean, Rui?
It's just taking notes.
Okay, because that confused me. Like,
I mean,
a
literally
lot.
the very first sentence, Marco.
I know, that just confused me a lot.
He's
How?
literally sitting there with a piece of paper and he's writing.
Like-
Have you never taken notes before?
No, because the main thing that confused me, because as I was starting to read it, my eyes moved to lion like Clara open ass range. I'm like, wait, what?
He's assuming that Kiara is a catfolk like Lara.
Oh, okay.
Wait, so what? Royalty aren't allowed to engage in prostitution?
Never mind.
He
Whatever. I do care.
Celestrio takes over on this one. He's like, well, depending on the kingdom or anywhere, it could be against the law for prostitution, but courtiers are indeed a thing for nobles. So there is, I guess I would somewhat call it an official function to it.
Oh, you mean courtesans?
Yes, indeed.
But it
Oh, I
should
know
be
about
noted that depending on where you are, prostitution is looked down upon, even if legal. Not saying anything is wrong, just saying society has beef with it. So a noble being a prostitute might cause issues with your kingdom.
So, Kiara, you
Yeah?
can make good money doing this thing?
Oh dear.
And it doesn't mean anything except for enjoyment?
Basically,
yeah.
I mean, depends on where you're at, the going rate, how skilled you are, how attractive.
It depends on who owns you as well.
Not
Okay.
necessarily. There are independent prostitutes, I think.
So, Delilah's gonna just look over at Celestrio, grin, then Kiara, she's gonna wink at you and go, interesting, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright.
Celestio's in a world of torment. Torment.
Are you okay, Celestrio? Are you
Are
upset because you're not being offered sex?
He's a horn dog.
No. He tries to straighten himself up because the drink has affected him. So
He
I
already has at least one kid.
I can't argue that. But that is a special case, and you know that. As well, I am not. I am not a horn dog.
Nasa kind of laughs dismissively at that.
He's trying to find his way to explain it as best as he can.
Are you laughing dismissively at Tylak?
Oh, at Celestrio. I'm typing my response to Tylak.
Well, I will say, my lady, that with my time in the Tower of Fortune and my position, I was with women quite a lot. Though, as of recent, he looks over at Deli, just real quick, and then goes back to explaining. I've taken up to not doing so as much anymore.
Oh, so you must be quite skilled.
Well,
Apparently,
Tylak kind of
Apparently-
lifts his head and looks between Corvax and Delilah and just kind of sighs a little bit. Oftentimes, in strict cultures, men will stop performing mating rituals when they've settled on one particular female, and then he looks back down at Lunasa.
apparently he has a goddess's help now for in the sack.
I was just fine in the sack before that, thank you very much. And he just realized, he's
And
essentially
yes, that was
bragging about
sarcastic.
sex, and he's just like, this is an interesting
Okay,
conversation.
Roll me Fortitude 1,
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
2, and 3.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you are not on the wall again, but you are about to pass out, so do your thing.
So a very,
no.
very drunk Lara looks towards the three of them and just says, "I just fuck already," and fall.
Celestrio barely.
Bright red.
I'm gonna roll a reflex on that one. And you tell me, just tell me if I fail the roll. Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
Flora's falling. Isn't Tylak the only one close enough?
Yep.
Catch.
All right. Well, I catch my drink.
Oh.
Alright. So, reflex, Tylak, if you're trying to catch. Yep, already did. Awesome. Alright. Yeah, you catch Lara.
Oh,
I did what I wanted to. I'm good now.
He's just kind of holding her up with his wing as he's scribbling next to Lunasa.
Nasa's like bright red and embarrassed with just how this conversation has been going.
You think you're red? If you want to look over the Celestio, his cheeks are crimson.
And Mir goes, all of you should wait till marriage. That is the only right thing to do.
Yes.
And even then,
So
only for
fuck married
procreation.
Kiara's just gonna look over at Amir and be like,
No, he
no.
does not say that.
You're right, he sings it. I know the perfect song.
Okay.
No.
every sperm
Just-
is sacred.
One thing. Ulric, I forgot to roll my diplomacy.
What was diplomacy?
Just
Oh.
F already.
Yeah. To get Delilah to stop being such a wimpy bitch. And to get you to stop being such a wimpy bitch.
It's not even that.
I know. It's just a conversation back and forth. Lars was just, okay, I had enough. I'm just gonna chuck this down and say what I can and then get back down.
What the fuck?
It's like Beetlejuice. You say his name too many times and he finally starts showing up.
So, Celestrio is completely red, and he's looking back and forth between the two of them. And he's just gonna grab the nearest chair, sit in it, and just be like, well, that was unexpected.
Right.
Let's just have a reminder to not let our party leader get drunk.
So is this something we're never gonna reference again, or
Oh no, I have no problem talking about it at all. It's natural.
After a moment, Tylek kind of something dawns on Tylek, and he looks directly at Delilah. Do you lay eggs?
no?
I was drinking. Damn it.
He looks disappointed.
So Kiara,
Yeah.
so your game?
I'm gonna sense motive to try and figure out because of I know these things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know that all this talk and all this frustration has got her ready to push some boundaries.
She's hot, father.
Certainly, I do not have any qualms with you. You are rather attractive. I do not, I do not mind that you are a woman. I do not, I can go with a man or a woman. It does not matter to me.
Same. Amir? Not Amir. Celestrio?
Yeah.
She just turns over to Celestrio.
He's turning redder.
Oh, so you're talking about the three of us together. Oh, that would be interesting and fun.
He straightens himself out. If you're up for it, I would be as well. He kind of tries to give the best slight bow he can give at current. Trying to regain any composure. Poor Celestrio.
I'm gonna have to roll 1d2 to see how Delilah handles this.
Meanwhile, Lunasa's eating her food, not making eye contact with anyone.
The good option.
Good option?
Excellent. So if she rolled a 1, she would have just gone over to here and said, "Great, you two let me know how you two enjoy it.
Oh.
Bedrooms are that way."
But
The good option. And so, Laura, I'm going to say that you gain a brief moment of consciousness for this.
oh, okay.
Well, some weird lady gave me this box. I say we go use them.
What?
I'm.
What's in the
The roller
box?
will save.
Yes.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Oh no! Lara starts giggling maniacally. Oh, those won't work. Didn't work for Artorias. She's like giggling madly before she goes back into being passed out.
Celestio's got his head tilted. He's absolutely confused.
You see-
Lunasa looks to Lara.
You see, it's a box of Lilith's patented prophylactics.
Oh.
Print.
And he's just gonna look up to the sky, up to the ceiling for a moment. It's like, very well.
Gonna stand up and throw an arm around Celestio's. Like, well, come on, let's go.
Oh no.
Well, it's good.
All right, let's go.
And they go.
Oh no. Out of character. Oh no. They didn't heed the warning.
No, they didn't.
In 9 months. Anyway.
So,
I've got ways of working around that. Druid spells. Druid spells.
you
Spell.
might have.
Come on, Ulric, don't make my fucking character pregnant unless I consent.
Well,
You
here's
just
the
did.
thing. The goddess blessed Corvax, goddess of fuckery, basically, blessed them to always succeed. And Lara gave the warning about the box by bursting out laughing and basically saying, those don't work.
I'm joking.
I'm kidding. Well, no, I'm not kidding about what Lara said, but
Yeah, Laura's not joking, but I'm kidding. These will work.
Okay. I was worried about that because we're gonna be blessed him with
So they're anti-god condoms. In the meanwhile, some weird guy with glasses is gonna be looking over us. What is that?
I forgot he was up.
This is a really bad written porno. Ironically, it's the Cinema Snob, so he actually does review that.
Oh god. He's definitely not in the room with them.
It's like, I'm giving this a 2 out of 100.
So anyway, your barkeep comes over and says, "Wow, you guys must be really ready for the orchestra tonight."
It's tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, I lost track of time. I'm so excited. Where's the best place to get flowers? Or candies? Or battle axes?
That way. Points outside.
Thank you. I need to go shop for my daughter. Would anyone like to come? Besides the 3 who went up to the room. But a dump.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And Ulric, that whisper was to Celestrio.
you okay, Will?
Sorry. Just, reading it made me smile and laugh.
It's a mystery, though, alright? A druid living in the forest, alright?
Well, branches and trees and sticks do have a certain shape.
What?
Oh my god.
No! No way. This ain't Evil Dead.
Oh, this puts a lot more perspective on Khan.
Oh god, no, Marco. That is fucking. Oh god. Why?
I could have made it worse. I just chose the weaker
You
of the
fucking
two options.
furry?
No, I choose the weaker of the two options. I could have made it way worse.
Pathfinder there in time?
The other option that I was gonna say was explains why she's so close to her dad.
Oh!
Oh.
I purposely went for the nicer one, so there you go. You wanted me to be mean, there you go.
Ew.
That moment when bestiality is the nicer of the two options.
Marco, lose a level. Ew.
Oh god.
Lose a level.
I will say that, the goddess blesses this action. Currently.
I still need to get myself a god.
Lilith would literally be like popping up in his mind with a thumbs up. Pretty much.
I mean, she's probably not in your mind. She's probably in the background.
You know-
Already get one, Caden?
Nope.
I think the last person to get one was Hylac. and
Oh,
that
right.
was Lucina, I think?
Lucina, yeah.
Yeah, Canis doesn't have a god yet. Or goddess.
Well, you can pray. Once a day.
God, jeez.
Heh, 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 heh.
What's that supposed to be?
What?
Eh?
That's my usual. Hweh, 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 hweh.
Oh, gotcha. It's like, that's a really weird sound to make while doing that. Huh.
I know.
Because Lunasa didn't answer him. He kind of walks over to this chick whose name I can't remember
Dana.
I just now saw the message.
and asks for a room.
Sure. Up
Should
there.
bring her back to the castle. She does have a room there.
He's gonna walk out.
As an orc minstrel goes by.
Such a shame.
Mog
Well, my
missed
dear.
her chance.
So everyone's leaving the pub?
Yes, I
Yeah.
got gifts to go get.
Great. So while you're leaving the pub, one moment, please, while I grab someone.
Someone.
Dooba 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 doo.
Oh no. No one's watching Khan.
Amir's here.
Khan will know where to go.
Amir's here.
It'll probably,
Wow,
it'll probably
I
be
literally
either
called that.
you'll probably be at the room, the door.
Guys, I literally called that. John's here.
An oracle is here. An oracle is here.
I could just picture Amir standing outside the door, just shaking his head. Shame. Extramarital hanky panky.
You know, Ulric, John
Shame.
just arrived. He's in chat.
I know.
Yeah, he's well aware, hence the grabbing someone. Ding dong.
So.
Shame.
uh,
Bing bing.
Okay, what's going on?
Oh, nothing, just having a
Um,
threesome.
Celestrio, Delilah, and Kiara. Lara drank the house special before she passed out. She yelled out, "Just F already!" and rolled got a 35 on diplomacy.
What the
This was
fuck?
after a long, drawn-out conversation about what is socially acceptable.
I knew you were gonna bring
out
him in.
public.
Well, it's your time to shine, Amir.
So, okay, what exactly is happening at this exact
Well,
Okay,
fucking
at this moment, the bartender just brought a certain familiar elf to you.
oh my god, as we're... Lunasa was just leaving, so she should be...
Nope, she's gone.
She said, "Come on, let's go, dear." As
Alright.
she looked to Amir
left.
and was about.
So Khan's the only one at the table
Oh
then.
my...
Oh,
Huh.
boy.
I guess they all left. I'll get you when they're all back. Oh, alright. Thank you for the distraction. Anytime.
just a lion
So
sitting at the
so-
table.
So you... So, to be frank, so... Cadence missed his daughter, and then we missed our plot.
Yes.
Wait, what? Did I miss my daughter?
Yes,
Yes.
she walked from upstairs to the entrance and left. You already left yourself.
Oh,
We just have to regain our plot. We just have to re-roll it. It's okay.
No, it'll just be. I'm assuming it's gonna be like tonight, like after Lara wakes up from her drink, before the orchestra tonight, because I'm assuming everyone's gonna be there for that, except the free, unless they're too drained. I don't know.
So,
We do that all day. Jeez.
I have to rewind even more.
before
is
we
he in
fast
the
forward, don't worry, Amir, I'll take care of you. Before we fast forward, who wants to do the recap for Amir?
You.
okay, listen up, man.
No.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be. No, I want to hear this. This is gonna be good. That JPEG.
We were on the border from the Primal Forest to the Deep Primal Forest, and we were like, yo, well, this is all weird. And after approaching to the heart of the Primal Forest, there was this mighty, big fucking cylinder with technology we couldn't fucking understand, made of solid titanium. Turns out, we need this fucking information cube that 3 elvish inventors have. for some reason. Also,
They're not
the
all
purpose
Elish.
of the motherfucking place is to give life to extinct creatures. So, all of that changes our entire society understanding of the past. Added with, as we were running away because the fucking dragon showed up again, everything turned to lava.
Okay, so now someone that's more capable, please.
Oh,
I'm joking,
Marco!
Cadence. I'm joking, Cadence.
Fuck, man!
You know I'm joking. Don't worry, I did this to John earlier as well. In my campaign.
How about someone explain it with pauses in between? A little bit.
So,
Okay. Okay.
You okay, Ulric?
killed the DM.
You know what? I'll take
Do-
care
do
of
I
the
regain-
explanation.
Do I regain my level?
It wasn't you, Marco.
I wonder
Pimp
what.
Daddy Cadence get one freaking tuna point for this, for some reason, gangster recap.
Nice. Okay, then you got a tuna point.
Yes!
So-
yes!
John, did you understand the recap, or do you need an actual recap?
I got the gist of it. We ran the fuck out of the primal forest.
All right.
We found out that the thing is making extinct creatures. Things
Someone
turned
else.
into lava.
Someone else give an actual recap.
All right.
But still, that was glorious.
As you remember last time, we had finished off at camping in the forest. We woke up in the morning and noticed it was dead quiet, and I see a glint out, further into the forest, which was a flower that was essentially a combination of both natural and unnatural, a metal flower that, for all intents and purposes, works like a real one. And behind that was a giant door to what looks like, essentially a huge factory. But the door itself wouldn't let us in, because there was actually an interface to it, but it requires a data cube to be put into module in order for us to actually get verified as users. Of course, none of us actually know what a user is, but as we were trying to figure that out, Marco's character read a note that was in the module itself that kind of gave him some clues to figuring out who we actually needed to talk to in order to get that. Which happens to be the Top Gear people.
Oh.
Which Lunasa immediately paled.
Yes. And once we found that out, and we were talking about it, the big-ass dragon thing from last time flew up to the top of the factory and started to kind of melting things down. And we had ran for it because of it. And then heard that the biome was changing, and ran for it a lot harder. Once we got to the border, essentially the ground gave way and started switching out with the new biome, which was a horrible molten wasteland, where we would have died horribly if we had stayed. We would have had an entire party wipe.
Oh, that'd been great.
Yeah, we would all melted horribly. It would have been great. Lots of screaming. Other than that, we've come back to Kabutet to get the message across. The man that the message was going to has missed us because certain three people haven't left, but the others have. And as stated, an awkward conversation turned into a proposition and has now turned into a threesome.
Okay.
Good enough a recap there.
I was about to say, I would have used hold the person on Celestrio just to piss him off, and then left. Because you have a shit will save.
But fuck, you're retroactive, so.
I know.
Besides, it wouldn't have mattered, because I had that blessing where I always succeed. So I would just know how to use it.
No, whole person just means you're frozen in place.
Ah. Oh dear, I get dragged up and used. Thanks. Thanks, John. Fucking sex toy.
Also, Wolf.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, back to Ulric. It wasn't the most coherent explanation I give, but I think it's enough. Ulric,
Yeah.
your time to shine, sir.
So, now that someone's sufficiently caught up,
You left out the threesome.
No,
you threw it there in the end.
Mm.
It was there at the start and there at the end. That's all that matters anyway.
Beast lady, just a man, and druid lady, I'm gonna get all up in them genitals.
I was about to say, there at the beginning, there at the end, that's, you know, Corvax for you.
okay. No. Alright, everyone regroups. Laura is now conscious. The trio has been satisfied.
Oh, God. I'm more wondering, how the hell did you get her? Like, how? Just diplomacy her way into
No,
the bedroom?
No, they.
It all started with, hey, can I buy you a drink? Oh, that's a custom. It's a mating ritual.
And then it went to Delilah trying to egg Corax on by hitting on her. And then up the talk went to prostitution and being paid for having
No,
sex.
more like she was saying, "Oh, so that's like a mating ritual," and basically they're like they were talking about it and stuff like that, and she's just like, "Oh, you know, there's nothing wrong with sex. It can actually be quite enjoyable." And then,
Also just
she was,
there,
and then it just she was rather blunt and straightforward about it, and didn't seem to have
Yeah.
A filter.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Laura gave Cher a bit of a push, but Deli was essentially the mastermind and the wingman at the same time.
Yeah, but have you ever gave birth? It's painful. I gave it twice.
So, regroup.
Alright.
Okay.
Ooh,
What the
Come on.
fuck was that?
there's a yawn and a.
Wow, I didn't know Laura got in there too.
her mouth was a little,
Well,
her mouth was a little sticky.
oh my god.
You know what? Let's everyone take 5.
Stop. Let's stop.
Everyone take 5. When we come back,
We'll
back on
resume.
track.
Yes, and
Take 5, everyone.
God.